Well, I got done with the frame rack, and so I've got a quick couple pictures and just a real fast video. There's music playing in the background. I don't want to get busted for copyright or anything. And then my wife had a surprise for me on Valentine's Day that I'm just beside myself with. Several months ago, I put this rack up to hold all my little bits and bobs and stuff for wrapping handles and all the little tools in the house and all the stuff for doing silicone molds, and it looks absolutely terrible. It's just completely piled in here. So my wife took a look at it as it was getting worse and worse, and she decided that on Valentine's Day she was going to she had an idea that instead of spending all the money on food, like a big meal and everything, we went and bought the stuff to do something better than this. So we've gone from the mess you just saw to built-in workbenches with a full-length pegboard, shelving up above, and of course the vinegar tank here, which will eventually have a sink above it somehow. But I'll give you kind of a walkthrough here. Of course, my books and stuff, and then over here we have all the vinyl stuff for doing the etching and the printer, cords and things, projects I'm working on. That's my hungamunga. Kind of the office end of things with the laptop. Then we get into the leather work, some of it, and then the little hand tools and the scale and stuff for shipping. Underneath we've got priority mailboxes and extra leather, battery charger for doing the etching, hungamungas, more hungamungas, kind of an inventory thing. KO wool for forges, that's what's in that Max wool box. Paper shredder. But what's really cool is my wife took sign graphics, and she did as an assignment, she did a Cruel Girl jeans billboard on a 4x8 sheet. Somehow she wound up with it, so we split that to make the bottom shelf. And then on the top of the bench here, clean them off here, it's a Viking dude with a great big battle axe. Here's the axe hiding under here. And we split him in half too, so he continues over there. So that's kind of a neat theme for a blacksmith to have for his workbench. But this is where all the etching is going to take place, and the leather work and the wrapping handles and all of that stuff. It's really a nice place to have this big workbench. I'm going to maybe do some chainmail projects in here as well. And yeah, lots of fun. So this is what my wife surprised me with for Valentine's Day. She said, again, instead of going out to eat someplace, let's put the money toward a workbench that you'll use. I don't know. I asked her if she was just sick of the clutter in that one room, and she goes, no. I just needed a better spot to work. And up on top there is my Legos for making silicone molds. I use those to make a adjustable framework. And all my umu and smooth on stuff and spray paint, and wax and clay, all that stuff. So that's the new downstairs workshop, all consolidated into one space. And as far as starting on the qualm like I wanted to, that's a no-go. First of all, I got surprised by this idea, and she was rather insistent. And I also have a fish house I gotta fix. Somebody lost their drawbar behind the safety chains, so I gotta weld that back up tomorrow. Been a busy week.